Hey guys, I'm going to be doing the Holly Jolly Holiday Tag, and I'm going to be doing part 1 and part 2, but I'm just going to be doing part 1 in this video, and then I'm going to film part 2 in another video. So, here's part 1. Favorite Christmas movie? I love It's a Wonderful Life. Elf, obviously. Elf's, like, just great. I love all the Christmas specials they have, though. I just love a bunch of movies. Holiday in Handcuffs. I love that movie. Like, that's probably one of my favorites nowadays. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? Define naughty. No. Probably nice list. I haven't been that mean this year, actually. Kind of a change. Show us an embarrassing Christmas card photo. I don't have one. Pretty much just me having to wear velvet dresses every year is just my most horrible memory. Ugh, velvet dresses. I literally cringe every time I see a velvet dress now, because it's like scarred memories. Have you ever had a white Christmas? I live in Florida. No. It's never said. I remember in kindergarten or first grade, we had flurries for about 5 seconds, but that's about it. Where do you usually spend your holiday? When I was a kid, I would spend Christmas at my grandmother's house on my mom's side. We'd spend like all day there, and we just open presents and just hang out all day, and yeah. So that's pretty much just my only all day thing. Play or sing your favorite Christmas song. I don't really like a lot of Christmas songs, so probably Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt is probably my favorite, because it's just like really sultry and like I just love it. There it is. A sable under the tree for me. Being off the good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. But yeah, I love that song. I just love the sound of it and my horribly awful voice singing on it. So yeah. Next question. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? When I was a kid, we used to go over to my grandmother's on my dad's side. Because we do my grandmother's on my dad's side for Christmas Eve, and then my grandmother's on my mother's side for Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve, we'd go over there, and I would open all the gifts from that side of my family. And then I think we would go home, and I would open one gift from my parents. So yeah. And nowadays, I think, no, I don't really open it on Christmas Eve. Like, my aunt and uncle like to do, like, the moment it turns 12 o'clock, they come and wake me up to open presents. So yeah, that's pretty much it nowadays. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Yes. I was in chorus when I was a kid every year, so we had to do all their Christmas songs. So I know the song and I know all the reindeer, so I'm just gonna like give you a little snippet of it. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph. So that's the 9 reindeer, and yes, I do know them, and yes, I sing the song to remember them. And yes, and I don't even like Christmas music, but I was in the chorus every year singing Christmas songs. I really loved being in chorus though. Chorus was really fun. Anyways, what holiday tradition are you looking forward to most this year? Just baking. I love baking haystacks. Nowadays, like, I think pretty much tradition is like start of December, mid-December, we start baking like everything, because we don't really do like presents, we just bake stuff for everyone. and it's great. I love making haystacks. It's probably like the best tradition I have with my aunt right now. We spend like all day making haystacks. We'll just like devote like one day to making haystacks because making haystacks is just so much fun. And yeah, we always have like disasters when we make haystacks, so we have to devote like one whole day to just making haystacks. It's so much fun. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? I should have brought it in here with me. Our Christmas tree is that big, maybe. Can you, like, it's not that big. It's fake. It literally it just sits on like our bookshelf all year long. We don't really have a tree, so it's fake. Hands down, what's your all-time favorite holiday food and holiday sweet treat? Holiday food. I like cream corn. I don't know. Turkey. Holiday sweet treat. Sweet treat would be pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. My aunt makes awesome pumpkin pie. So yeah, pumpkin pie. Be honest. Do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? When I was a kid, I liked getting gifts, but I like giving gifts. Cause I like giving gifts to kids because like it's just so fun to watch them open it and just be excited. So yeah, I like giving gifts. Show us your tackiest Christmas attire. I don't own any Christmas attire. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I don't know. Like, I think New York would be cool because it snows. And just, like, seeing snow. I don't know. Either New York or Chicago. Chicago's, like, my dream place for anything. I just always wanted to go to Chicago, so. Chicago or New York. Does your family have a special holiday recipe you like to help make? Haystacks. Like I said, I love making haystacks. I pretty much help bake everything during the holiday season, so probably haystacks or we made these things last year. I don't know if we're making them again this year, but they were not Necco wafers, but vanilla wafers. We crushed up a bunch of vanilla wafers and we poured peppermint schnapps into them and we made little balls, and then we rolled the balls into a white chocolate, and so they were covered in white chocolate, and then we crushed up a bunch of peppermint patties and then we rolled it in there, so it was like a vanilla covered peppermint schnapps peppermint thing. It was really good actually, so that's maybe, I don't know. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I am a pro. Okay, not really, but I like to pretend I'm a pro at it. So we just pretend I'm a pro. Yeah. Most memorable holiday moment. Probably the year my aunt and uncle came down from Texas, because they had moved to Texas and we really hadn't seen them in like probably maybe a year. And so like the whole family was gathered at my grandmother's house on Christmas Day. So we were at my mom's place. Anyways, so we were there and like all of a sudden like there's a knock on the door and like my aunt walks in and it was awesome. I remember like everyone was crying and it was just probably my favorite moment ever. I don't know. I love that moment. What made you realize the truth about Santa? Probably school. School ruins everything. So, probably school. Do you make New Year's resolution? Do you stick to them? I like to pretend to make New Year's resolutions and then like they never follow through. You know? I like to pretend to. What makes the holidays special for you? I don't know. Oh, I know. Because when they're over, New Year's Eve will be here, and there will be a Twilight Zone marathon. I love Twilight Zone, and there's just on New Year's Eve / New Year's Day, there's just like, it's like 3 full days of just hopefully the 60s version, because they've been doing like the 80s version, so like the 80s version is horrible, the 60s version is where it's at, but like they show the 60s Twilight Zone, like 50s, 60s Twilight Zone, and just I literally just spend all day in my room just glued to Twilight Zone, so it's great. So yes, that was the Holly Jolly Holiday tag part 1, and I'll be doing part 2 next. So, and you are all tagged to do it, so watch out for part 2.